Hi, Kirk Newcomb here for In Good Company. You know, West Tennessee is blessed with a lot of basketball talent in high school, especially in women's basketball. One of the premier teams in all of West Tennessee's ladies basketball are the Lady Pioneers in Gibson County. The Lady Pioneers went undefeated during the regular season and then won the state title, ending their season 35-0. Coach Kevin McMillan, in only his second season at Gibson County High School, led his team to the school's first ever state title championship. We sat down with Coach McMillan and talked about his team's big championship season.
Personally, this was my first state championship. You know, Coach Russell had won 5, but this was my first. And I had always said that, you know, I want to win a state championship with a certain type of kid. I don't just want to win one. I want to win one with a certain type of kids, kids that want to do things the right way. And a lot of my teams have been that way, and we just hadn't been able to win it. But this one was able to win it. And so you talking about being special, you'll never forget these kids. I'll never forget these kids. The work ethic, how hard that they would work every single day, the sacrifices that they would make for each other. I had a great group of seniors who kind of took a back role. Our junior class is so good and so strong with Heather Butler and Heather Griffin and Aubrey Reedy. These seniors took somewhat of a back seat, if you want to say it that way. We don't say it that way, but a lot of people would say that. Scoring and rebounding they didn't have to do, but they had to do the little things that people don't see as much, and they were willing to do that as seniors to help our team become the best they could be. And that's special when you get kids that are willing to do those types of things. So for me to win a first state championship, given all the things that went on, makes it very, very special. You know, the overall season, the whole thing was special from the beginning, this time last year, all the way through. And you know, they talk about the journey being better than the destination, and that really is true. You know, I go back to games and practices where the kids would working hard and getting after it, and then to see that and then have them get that gold ball at the end, it's just, you know, it's the ultimate for all of us. The state tournament as a whole was kind of strange because South Green we played in the semifinals. Well, South Green is the team that had knocked the original Gibson County team out, so that was a little history going there. Well, then the finals was against Livingston Academy. Well, we played Livingston Academy in the state tournament 3 times. Both times we'd played them, we were undefeated and had lost both times. So we're undefeated, playing them for the 3rd time now, and Coach Russell had coached one of those teams, and then another team was back in the 90s. And so there was a little bit of a, here we go again. I don't know that all of our kids knew all of that was going on, but people talked about it. So those fans that were there that had relationships with those other kids, it meant more to them because we were playing Livingston undefeated in the finals. And coming home, having won a championship, after the game that night, there was a huge reception for us at the hotel. A lot of people there, just unbelievable support for the girls, and just happy that we were able to win. Coming home, I mean, it was just like you were riding on air. The kids were excited, we were excited, we were all exhausted. But pulling in, you saw, gosh, hundreds of cars were sitting in here when we pulled in. And we came in here in front of, there were 500 or 600 people here when we got back from the state tournament. And the whole thing, it kind of doesn't seem real while it's all going on until you get a chance to kind of think back about it and go through it. But it was a really a neat experience for the kids and myself to get to go through.
Later we talked with Heather Butler, one of the Lady Pioneers that was named to the Class AA All-State team.
I knew that we would all come out and push ourselves and dig deep down, and just play as hard as we can, because we really wanted it really bad. And we didn't come that far for nothing, so we were telling ourselves we have got to get, you know, something about us that we have got to come out here and show them that they can play with us. And we tried to play our best, you know, last 3rd quarter, 4th quarter, but we were kind of nervous in the 1st, 2nd, 3rd quarter, but you know, we finally pulled it off. So it didn't really hit me until we actually won, until like the last seconds of the game. It didn't really hit me that we're undefeated, we won a gold ball, you know. I was kind of like, is this it, you know, but finally, it finally hit me, and I was like, you know, we're undefeated, and we won the state title, and the best thing is I won it with my other teammates that I'm on, and I'm really proud of them for it. So.
You can find out more about In Good Company anytime on the web at WBBJTV.com, then go to In Good Company.
In Good Company is sponsored by the Flatiron Grill.